Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast, and today we're going to talk about Terrell Owens. Now, before we get started, please do me a huge favor, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So let's get going. All right, so Terrell Owens was recently in a dispute back in August with a neighbor. Basically, he was going out in the evening to get his mail, and this Caucasian lady, and he calls her Karen, basically was saying that she almost that he almost hit her with a car, and Terrell Owens was saying no, he was just simply going to his mailbox, and it got confrontational, and Terrell Owens decided for his own safety to start live streaming the argument that was taking place. And you can hear the woman in the background going off, and she's saying that you're telling T.O. you're a black man and I'm a white woman, and it's just like she's once again these Karen types, like they want to use their privilege to show dominance, to show power, especially over black people, over black men. You see it a lot. And shout out to the that Florida Police Department, whatever county they're in. She was charged last week with falsifying police statements, and she's going to be due in court. The woman's name is Caitlin Davis, and I mean, this is a win, and hopefully this will continue to be a deterrent, or let this be a deterrent. I don't think it will be that much, but I mean, it's a step in the right direction. There's so many times, look, we're lucky that this is not the 40s and 50s and 60s, right, where a Caucasian woman can say something and accuse a different group and get away with it with no repercussions or consequences, even if it's proven that she lied. There's not going to be any punishment. There's not going to be any type of ramifications or repercussions, right? So this was good for her to get charged, and if she's guilty, she'll have to go to jail. But yeah, good for T.O. It sucks even for him, a Hall of Famer, minding his own business, getting the mail, and this woman wants to say that he almost hit her with a car. Like, T.O. was not drunk or impaired or anything like that. And I'm pretty sure that if T.O. did almost hit her with a car, he would have probably been like, hey, I'm sorry, my bad, I didn't see you. Something to that effect. You know what I'm saying? T.O.'s very rich. He's a Hall of Famer, but I mean, even him in a nice neighborhood, predominantly white neighborhood, he's still careful. You know what I'm saying? He was smart to get his camera out and protect himself, and it sucks that, it's almost 2022 going to 2023, and that, here we are still having to defend ourselves, even with someone with status, against these Karen types. Now, listen, I'm not trying to say like all these, Caucasian women are bad, and it's not a lot, but, when you encounter it, like the way he does is bad. Me personally, I've been in, Karen type situations where they're trying to make the moment about them, and it's bigger than what it needs to be. And, they want to use that privilege that we all know about, to garner sympathy and start, I remember there was an incident with like the bird watcher in New York about a couple years ago, and basically this lady dog was running around the park in an area where the dogs shouldn't be running around, and a black gentleman kind of kindly told her, hey, can you put your dog in a leash, and because he's scaring the birds away, and he's trying to watch these birds because that's his hobby. And she threw a fit and try to use her privilege to get the man in trouble and all this other stuff. And it's just like, it's just as a black man, you got to be careful. It sucks because it's like, we should freely be able to live and go to public events or public spaces without any issues until the Karen type decides to make it a problem. So it's one of those things where we always got to watch our step. But you know what though? But back to T.O. though, no, good for him. I hope the lady gets charged. I hope that she does go to jail. She probably won't, but she should. Just to send a message that you can't be using police services and resources and falsifying statements because you're in the wrong, and you're accusing this black man. And she said it herself. You're a black man, so she already knows that she's at an advantage and knows in her mind that I have the police, I have the state on my side. They're gonna listen to me, get this guy in trouble. Which is just so messed up. But yeah, man, so good for T.O. and good for the police department, and I hope she goes to jail. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.